Alright, hey guys, welcome to the video. Not ashamed to admit that this is actually my third recording now. I was this close to winning my past recording, and then she does an HP attack and kills Lenna and it ruins everything, so of course I gotta stop because someone died. Unfortunate. So this is my third attempt. I maxed out her, I purpled her armor, and I picked a better friend because my last friend wasn't very good, I guess. So I'm hoping that this is gonna be a win this time. And this time, I know now that the first wave you don't really need to delay turns, you just need to do damage. So just go hit hard as fast as you can in the first wave. Yeah, so they turn to a phantom form pretty quick, so there really isn't any reason to delay turns that much. First wave, you just deal damage. I learned that the hard way, for sure. So just learn from my mistake. Don't dilly-dally around, just do as much damage as you possibly can. Because once they're in their phantom form, they don't have turns anymore, so they basically have their own turn count instead. So do everything you can. We're still breaking them, it's gonna be a good thing, right? Only break enemies. So, yeah. The other one's probably gonna use Phantom soon. I'm about to use cover, so we're gonna have to use cover and Galuf. That's pretty risky. We got pretty lucky when we hit. They were able to hit target instead. Pretty lucky that we knew that it was going to be him next. Plus he also attacks. It's not that big of a deal. It really isn't that big of a deal. Anyways guys, I'm gonna go ahead and pause this. Back when something actually happens. Unlike my last recording where I would usually use the break slash, no, I'm just gonna do damage this time. Just do damage. There's no point in delaying them in this state at all. Absolutely no point. So do all the damage you possibly can during the first wave. I really want to just get through this quickly so it covers for the next. You don't want to use too many of Lenna's skills because she does not have any free turns really, other than the first turn. Fortunate. Moving on. Just did army of one. Is nice. But I always like when it comes up. I also like when this comes up. This is a little slow, but it does give us a lot of ERV and stuff. I'm really still annoyed that Galuf still doesn't have his training board. I really don't know why he doesn't. He still doesn't have it, for whatever reason. He's still good without it, but it's just annoying that he doesn't have it, is the thing. I wish he had it at this point. I'm pretty sure he'd be a whole lot better if he was able to have his training board. Just feel like he's empty without it. Feels like at this point he kind of needs it. He goes through a lot of his covers and everything. It's just I just wish he would have get it at this point. So this on that. Now we want to try and break them. So close on that one. Good timing on that. Well, I'll be back when things get interesting again. I wish that Galuf had counters just passively, where you wouldn't have to use his move. He just had counters passively. I think that'd be so great. Wish he didn't have to use his he didn't have to use that to counter. I wish he just had it passively. It'd be so much better. Maybe his LD will provide that. I don't think he has his LT just yet. If he does, I haven't heard about it. I don't think he has it though. Maybe his LD will allow him to counter, but I think at that point on the JP side, you kind of need more than just counters at that point anymore. You need a whole lot more than just being able to counter. A whole lot more. I'm excited about Lightning's burst and all that kind of good stuff too. Especially since I've invested so much into her with all those fears that I have. Definitely looking forward to getting her burst in her LD. I've already used on the JB side from a friend. LD, I think our LD is probably the best part about her because it just does so much damage. It does a lot of damage. And it instantly breaks the enemy once you use it as well. That's always a plus, right? She's all about breaking the enemy, so when you do that, she gets a lot of benefits out of that. I should be conserving skills, but this is just beat this quickly. You get through this as fast as possible. Alright, one of them is down. Close calls 2 times, but other than that, this should be a open and shut case at this point as long as we have covers up and ready to go with that. I shouldn't use any of our moves now though. I shouldn't really try to cut down on move other than EXs, of course. I took care of that. Didn't use any moves at all, just use HP attacks on the last part there. Now I learned my lesson now. Summon right away. Just summon right away. I think that's the best call. Just get some turns out there. We're wasting turns in the sun, but we have a decent lead already. Trying to install it as much as we possibly can. Believe me, we need it. Turns. Trying to lay the heck out of her. Best as I can for the next 4 turns, I'm able to do that. I think this is the best course of action because we should be doing a decent turn of damage here. There's no turns. There's one way in the back. Way in the back. this is, I think this is a better approach, and I have a better friend than the last one. I have a much better friend than my last clear. I was using Nacho Man. Yeah, sure he's good, but I think Amy is just better. But then we don't have to waste. We don't have to even like think of having the person having any kind of turn. I thought that they had Pandemonium's thing up. Small mistake there, but it's not the end of the world. Deal damage. Don't think it's worth using our EX. It doesn't actually do anything in terms of just deals damage. It doesn't actually like reduce the turn count or anything. We're flying pretty high here. Flying pretty high. I would say we're doing a pretty good job here. Now I think I would use it because I mean she's going away. We need damage. Might as well do it, right? But that wasn't that much damage at all. Maybe it wasn't worth doing that. We can use Thunder Hero for some fury. We're going into some gear. Oh, we have armor 1 available. Okay, good. Awesome. Right now I'm just dealing as much damage as I possibly can. Really need to be dealing with damage so that she doesn't get a turn. Your X is available, so I'll help out a little bit. Look at that double turn that she has. A double turn for you. And this time I'm definitely going to be doing this. Just for I was a little tiny bit, but still more than I had, right? More than I had. No more break slashes. Getting closer. Trying to stall out with my extra skills and things like that, so all that. No. Only one is available. I'll give us a turn or two. don't think we can stall out for the end. I think it's not going enough damage on the board. We don't have any more break slashes, which is a mistake. But we can survive the hit. Try stalling as much as we possibly can, but we're gonna take a little hit here, yep. Best. That was close. That's the move that ended me last time. That's the move that ruined everything last time. So glad that didn't work out this time. Fortunately, Lightning doesn't have any more moves, so we're kind of benching on these next few turns. Hopefully, it'll be enough to win. Hoping this is gonna be enough damage. Yeah, use this. I think we got it. Use this. We got it this time. I think so. Alright, awesome. I finally was able to beat this. I didn't have any meta units, characters that were being used for this. I just used the same old characters that I've been using, guys. This is like how I am not in FFB. I always use like all the newest characters and stuff, not intentionally, but just stuff I want to use. But in Omnia, I'm just using all the old characters that I've been using this whole time, and I can still clear stuff. Lenna is very, very special for this, and so is Galuf. So hopefully Galuf gets some love soon. A lot of good stuff. Alright, this video is way too long. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this clear with old units that are not meta. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.